Hello and welcome to a looking back at 2019 video and looking ahead to 2020. I did this last year, I believe, and what I'm going to do in this video is simply kind of go through my videos from the past year and kind of talk about them, notable videos and things you may have missed over the past year. Frustratingly, I can't go any further than a certain point on my phone, so I'm missing the first couple of videos of the year, but that's okay. I'm sure there's nothing vital being missed out here. So one of the first things I did in the year was a fond farewell to Filmstruck, a goodbye tour of the Filmstruck site before it went under. So there's a couple of parts to that video to commemorate the death of Filmstruck. And I forgot how I did this video a year ago. I think I did do this and kind of go through and just, there's Blu-ray updates as you can expect. Beginning of this year, I was, of course, still living in London. Oh, and I'm getting a call from someone. See, this is the perils of filming a video on New Year's Eve. I'm going to decline that, and he's probably going to keep on ringing me. Okay, right. I'm just going to leave this in because fuck it. I did an Oscar 2019 nominations discussion with CP and Brian Lomax. I don't really remember anything about that, so there's that. We did a couple of Quentin Tarantino videos actually at the beginning of the year, me and Connie. So we did a review of Reservoir Dogs for the 1001 Movies You Must See Before You Die series. We did Pulp Fiction. We also did Inglourious Bastards. And then we also did a movie vlog revisiting Death Proof. So I really enjoyed getting back into Tarantino's films at the beginning of 2019. I started early on in the year a new series called Conquering My Collection. So this is basically a movie vlog where I take a Blu-ray from my collection, I watch it, a Blu-ray for a film I've never seen, and just talk about it. Very free, just free handheld for one, free flowing and handheld. Nothing, not using this microphone and getting good sound or anything. Just raw first thoughts on the film. I really enjoyed doing that. I wish I'd done more of it, but a lot of other things took over. A lot of Poundland updates. Wow, my Alita Battle Angel review got like 2,000 views. That's rare. A current movie review for me doesn't really get many views. We talked about the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, more Conquering My Collection stuff, a lot of Artificial Eye films at the beginning. The road to episode 9 continued very sporadically throughout the year. And then my top 20 favorite films of 2018 video, which was an hour and 9 minutes long. I think I watched over 100 films in 2018 that were released in 2018, so I had a lot to say, and yeah. And then I also did my top 30 damn good films of 2018, the kind of films that didn't make the cut. Then me and Connie did a 2018 ranking video where we both kind of gave each other our lists, which was a lot of fun. Hopefully we can do that again for 2019. Me and CP did an audio commentary for The Phantom Menace. We planned on doing all of the Star Wars movies before episode 9, and we never got further than The Phantom Menace. We reviewed Fargo, me and Connie, for the 1001 Movie series, then Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And the cat is, of course, crying again. I would say the perils again of recording this on New Year's Eve or the early hours of January 1st, 2020, but the cat does that all year round anyway. Okay, we actually did a big series that I wasn't really planning on doing in 2019, The Road to Avengers Endgame. The idea was to rewatch every Marvel movie before Avengers Endgame came out, and we did it with like a month or two to spare. But we actually did it. We didn't quite finish the series, so we did, Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, etc., etc. We did all of them except for Captain Marvel because that just came out and we just reviewed it when it came out, and then we didn't get to Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is again the most recent one. And we finished that with a spoiler-free review of Avengers Endgame. We never did the spoiler review, which probably would have been like an hour long, and we never got to it. So hopefully we can kind of tie that up. It feels like there's a loose thread to that series, but that was a lot of fun, actually, just kind of going through all of my Blu-rays that I collected over the years, actually using them and watching them, and, yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoyed doing that Road to Avengers Endgame, and it just made the payoff of Endgame even more satisfying because we were completely refreshed on everything. Okay, so this is a really cool thing that me and my friend Daisuke Beppu did in 2019. We started a series called Studio Ghibli Journey, where we take a Studio Ghibli film and discuss it at length together in real time. which sadly has kind of fallen by the wayside because Google Hangouts has been, deleted. You can't use that anymore. And also, we've both been very busy, and he's a very busy guy and has a lot of stuff that he does on his channel. But we did two of them. We did Porco Rosso, which is my favorite, and we did Kiki's Delivery Service, which is his favorite. And these videos got like thousands of views. I don't know where they're coming from, but I absolutely loved sitting down and talking with Daisuke for like an hour and a half about these films, and I hope we can do it again someday, because it was just like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I understand. What do you want me to do? Kind of busy here. Moving on, my cat keeps just mercilessly distracting me. We have more Blu-ray updates. The skip cut was released for 24-hour Movie Marathon 7. I did my trailer reaction to the first teaser for The Rise of Skywalker, and more Blu-ray updates. I did an entire Marvel Cinematic Universe ranking video with CP. That was a lot of fun. More Blu-ray updates. Some movie vlogs, like going to see Batman and Batman Returns and doing a vlog on that. That was fun. Jesus, the Kiki's Delivery Service video with Daisuke has 35,000 views. I think it has like a ton of dislikes as well. Discover Audible with an audiobook on us. 97 dislikes. I think because it's like an hour and 19 minutes, people are expecting the movie, even though it like very clearly is like labeled as a discussion, I think. Is it labeled as a discussion?
Either way, it's one of you.
Maybe not. Well, it says Studio Ghibli Journey. I don't know, I feel like there's wiggle room there. Anyway, I then started Lynch Fest. Or I started that earlier on in the year, actually. I think I started that at the beginning of the year, actually. So Lynch Fest was my idea to do a series of videos on the works of David Lynch, and I've loved doing that. And I just finally edited and finished the two that I hadn't edited from the previous summer, which I just kind of left on my SD card for like 6 months. But I did kind of very in-depth videos on Mulholland Drive, Lost Highway, Dune, and Wild at Heart, and I love doing that and getting back to some of my Twin Peaks videos, which are still in the archives. I did another installment of my Agnes Vardathon, which had one installment in 2018 and one installment in 2019. So that's a very long gestating series, but I've enjoyed doing it. Me and CP started a thing, Twin Takes on Twin Peaks, but it never really took off. Kind of like a podcast of us talking about Twin Peaks and him experiencing it for the first time. Didn't really take off very well. And then I did a lot of like Blu-ray collection setting up, because I moved to this place and setting all this up and everything. So there's a lot of vlogs on that. Me and CP did a mid-year best and worst films of 2019. More Blu-ray updates. Holy Grail acquisition when I got the big Ingmar Bergman set. A few more Epic Film Challenge 2 videos. And then more episode 9 stuff, and then finally, well not finally, but like towards the end of the year, the big project was Asian Cinema Season 2, which I'd been working on for about a year, and I think there's, I don't know how many videos, let's just count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, this is riveting viewing, I'm sure, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68 videos. 68 videos. Isn't it weird how when people are counting, they kind of go like 1, 2, 3, 6. It's just a thing we all seem to do. I don't know why we do it. So 68 videos in, I think, 6 weeks. The most intense period of my entire channel, and it will remain that. I'll never do anything as intense as that. And I really liked the trailer I put together. It's like a 2-minute trailer of clips from all the films I was going to cover. And in typical Luke fashion, I somehow made 68 videos and still didn't get to half of the stuff I wanted to. That's typical me, biting off way more than I can chew. But one of those was actually Marathon Zatoichi Marathon, a 6.5-hour review of the Zatoichi, the Blind Swordsman Criterion box set. 26 movies talked about and reacted to throughout that video. So I was really happy to get that video finished because it was such a long one. And then we had some more reviews. Me and Connie did a Joker review, which is almost an hour long, and that was a real highlight of the year for me because she loves that film so much. and it was just so great to see her excited about something and wanting to talk about it. I feel like we could have gone for another half an hour, so that was really fun. I released the trailer for 24 Hour Movie Marathon Completing Carpenter. Did a few live streams of previous 24 Hour Movie Marathons, which was a lot of fun. Rounded off episode 9, the road to episode 9. And that's about it, actually. It feels like a light year, even though there was a fuck ton of videos. Yeah, so there's been some good stuff, but there's been no 24 Hour Movie Marathon. There was meant to be 2 in 2019, and there were none. Which means this year, in 2020, there will be 3. Fast forward to me on New Year's Eve, heading into 2021, saying, hey guys, next year you're going to get 4. Okay, so we have the standard 24-hour movie marathon 8, the last marathon to come. And we also have 24-hour movie marathon Completing Carpenter, my John Carpenter-centric special. Those will be coming this year, along with 24-hour movie marathon 9. How I'm going to pull this off, I really don't know. But I have pretty much finished the John Carpenter one, so it just really eluded me. I had laptop problems and life problems and been busy, been stressed, but they will be coming, and it really pains me that I didn't get one released for an entire year, but we did do the 8th 24-hour movie marathon in 2019, so it still counts. We're still kind of on track. I just need to finish the video, or even start the video. But there's been a lot of shifting around with the skits and stuff, and you know, I'm really, yeah, there's been a lot of hiccups with the 8th 24-hour movie marathon, but what can you expect for 2020? Well, there's 3 fucking 24-hour movie marathons to begin with. I have an idea to do some more Star Wars videos. We'll see if that happens. I would very much like to finish my Yes Trip videos, which are now 6 years overdue. I mean, I finished most of them. There's still a few more to release and stuff after WrestleMania 30, so it'd be nice to have that sewn up and finished. I'll be doing more David Lynch videos. Lynch Fest will continue through 2020. I'm going to have a Phase 2 of Asian Cinema Season 2, which will be a bit lighter, but it'll be there at some point this year. Of course, there will then be, like I said, this year's 24-hour movie marathon, and hopefully some more Epic Film Challenge 2 videos. I want to get back to the 1,001 movies. I keep saying that, but I keep putting it off at the same time. I want to do more Conquering My Collection videos because they're so easy to make. And I could have made a few already because I've watched films from my collection that I haven't seen before, and I could have made a video and I didn't because I've been busy and putting it off and procrastinating and all that stuff. So 2020, there's no grand plans really, just business as usual. I have a big idea for something, but that will kind of come when it comes, and maybe towards the end of the year. But and I've been saying this for so long now, but I've been saying like a big break is imminent, and it hasn't arrived yet. So I'm looking forward to it when it does, but I'm still loving making videos, and you know, we're now in a new decade. You know, it's almost been 10 years since I've been making videos specifically for YouTube. Of course, I joined the site in 2006, but began this channel in 2011, and a lot of people are worried about the future with YouTube, the whole copper thing, and I'm just plowing ahead as I mean to, you know, and we'll see what happens. I'm not too worried or concerned, but you know, certainly YouTube might not be around forever, so you guys will be the first to know if things change. You can always follow me on Twitter for updates on things like my videos coming out, and should YouTube fall out of its own arse, then you can probably find me on Twitter talking about it. But yeah, so there's not really, again, too many big plans. I just thought I'd recap some of the things from this year if you haven't seen them. I really liked the David Lynch videos, the Lynch Fest videos. I liked what I did with those. You know, I did a couple of skits, I think. Yeah, even down to like the Wild at Heart video, I just kind of tried to recreate the opening credits a little bit for the intro to the video and getting a match and filming it and stuff. I was just stood there in complete darkness on the top of my stairs, just... I think I went through about 30 matches trying to get like a really good shot of it, and then I just gave up, and then, you know. So, but I like kind of doing those little kind of, you know, touches that no one seems to really notice, but it makes me feel more, not proud of the videos, but it feels like more of an accomplishment, I suppose, where it's not just me sitting there talking about a film, even though that's pretty much all you need, I think. It's just me. I like to try and jazz them up just a little bit, I think, so I can feel a bit more like, yeah, that was a good video, you know, because when I'm waffling on about stuff, which is all this channel really is, you know, again, to me, this channel is just me talking absolute shit about films, and then I try and dress it up a little bit and distract you with images from the films and whatnot. And in terms of the 24-hour movie marathons, I try and distract you with a lot of dressing. Like, hey, look at this poorly acted comedy skit. Anyway, so that's pretty much it, I think. I have another project that is not YouTube related that I'll be letting you guys know about in due course. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. So again, just stay tuned, and hopefully I can launch that pretty soon, because it's something I'm really excited about, and it'll be a different medium for me to be playing around in, and it's a topic I'm really passionate about, and something I want to get back to as well. So that's another thing, actually, which maybe spoils what I'm kind of holding the surprise back for. I would like to go back and finish Silent Movie Marathon 4. That's something I did in 2017, I think. I had this big plan. Silent Movie Marathon 4, A History of Silence. And I did half of it and then just left it. So I'd have to kind of like stitch a second part onto that, which might not work as well, but there's all this footage that I'm not doing anything with, so I'd like to kind of put that to good use, maybe restructure it and kind of look at it again. But again, that's way down the line, maybe not even until next year, I don't know. Anyway, that's just me kind of free-flowing, thinking about stuff in my slightly tipsy state at 1:30 in the morning of January the 1st, 2020. Oh, and of course, you can look forward to, I don't know what my hands are doing that for, you can look forward to my top 20 films of 2019, the rough cuts. That'll be coming in the next week. I usually do it in like the first week of January or towards the end of December. A few more things I want to quickly squeeze in before I do that, and then there's a whole slew of films that I didn't get to for 2019, but there's some really great films I want to talk about. And then I think hopefully me and Connie will do the joint video again, where we give each other our own lists and count them down and get to kind of hear what each ranked for the top 10, which is always really fun to do with Connie. And then also, something I wanted to do but had no time was a top 25 films of the 2010s, of the past decade. So I really want to do that. We're going to try and do a stream with me, Brian Lomax, and CP, but just this hasn't come together. So yeah, I'll just do it myself and make a video. So yeah, the next month I'll have a couple of cool videos. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll enjoy them. And that's about it. So thank you for watching. Hope you all had a very good new year. Hope you've enjoyed the past year of YouTube, not just my channel, but other people's channels. And yeah, if you have a YouTube channel and you feel like you haven't got many people watching or whatever, leave a comment down below. Link to one of your videos. I'll leave it there for people to look at if you want. Obviously, my channel isn't very big at all, but it's certainly bigger than smaller channels. So for the new year, let's kind of get the community. Not that the community is suffering or faltering, but I think that's maybe my own perspective, because I'm not really that involved in it anymore, because I'm so split. I work 2 jobs, and then I have my own creative stuff that I'm doing, and then like that doesn't leave much time, along with watching movies and playing games, which I'm getting far too sucked into at the minute, to watch YouTube videos on top of that. So I feel like I'm removed from the community a little bit. So that's actually just my own thing. But let's get the community even more together, and try and watch more people's videos and comments and stuff like that, support each other. Yeah, so definitely leave comments down below if you even if you are an established channel and you made a video in 2019 you're really proud of, and you have 10,000 subscribers, leave it in the comments down below and we'll all check it out. And yeah, that should be, actually, if you're a new channel, leave a link to one of your videos down below and I'll leave it there, and highlight it if I can. I can kind of like press a button to like it or something, and then people can, I don't know. And also, if you have a video from 2019 that you're really happy with and you felt like people didn't give it a chance or watch it, then leave that in the comments down below as well. I'd love to see them and make the time to watch them. And I'll leave it there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's alright by me. Apart from the fact he throws cans and calling into a tree. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you.